lighter bikes, electric bikes, new rider tech, and a whole lot more. We are now firmly into the new Roaring 20s, and the next 10 years are set to be big for the motorcycle world. Hi, I'm Kwackajack, and today we are taking a look at my top 7 trend predictions for the motorcycling world over the coming years. The previous 10 have been rocky to say the least, with the sports bike segment being in a constant decline since the 2008 recession. People just aren't buying or don't want the same things that they used to, and the motorcycle manufacturers are starting to adapt. Already over the past year and a half, we've started to see what's in store for us for the future, and to be honest, I think it's pretty exciting. So let's get straight into it. First up is more retro-styled bikes. It seems that the big manufacturers think that the way forward is to look backwards, with already a ton of new modern retro machines on sale. And I don't think this trend is going to stop anytime soon. We've been given the beautiful Z900 RS and RS Cafe from Kawasaki, modeled after their classic Z1, Yamaha's XSR lineup from the old XS1, the new Suzuki Katana, Triumph's offerings in the Speed and Street Twin, as well as the Bonnevilles, and a load more. The retro-styled market is hot right now, and I don't think this is going to stop, with the cafe racer trend going to keep on continuing and being way more prominent in the motorcycling world. My second trend prediction is a lot more smaller cc, lighter sport bikes. What is the point of having a motorcycle if you can't bang it through the gears and rev it all the way to the red on a beautiful mountain road? Good luck getting even half of what a 600cc or leader class bike is capable of on the road without a chance of saying goodbye to your license. For this reason, people are trending towards smaller cc, lighter, more comfortable, and I would argue more enjoyable sport bikes, which they can still take to the track if they so choose. I mean, just look at the buzz that the new ZX25R, RS660, and new R7 have created. All of these machines are 100 horsepower or less, and people seem to love them. I expect this trend to continue and wouldn't be surprised if we saw something like a ZX4R or similar come out soon. I also reckon that Harley-Davidson will bring out a smaller cc and sportier range of bikes very soon. Looking at you, Bronx. Now, next up, we have probably the biggest one of all, and that is electric everywhere. It's something that's sort of looming in the distance, and we all know is going to be the future. I mean, look what's happened to the car industry, and motorcycles are the obvious next step. There are already a range of pretty decent options, but it hasn't really hit the big time yet. Although I would like to just point out, Harley-Davidson has a fully electric sport bike on sale right now, while none of the big 4 manufacturers do. And if that's not a sign of what's to come, I don't know what is. Most companies have already stated that they're working on an electric bike, so I think it's only a matter of time before they hit the market en masse. All it's going to take is Tesla to announce that they're going to release an electric bike, and it's going to be game on. Also, seriously, can you imagine a Tesla motorcycle? Enjoy those sweet exhaust sounds while they last, because the swift wisp of an electric bike from all the big manufacturers is right around the corner. My next prediction for the 2020s is that we're going to see some sweet new riding tech. Kawasaki have mentioned that they're working on a self-riding bike. Don't really know how that's going to work, as well as their fancy new Skyhook technology. I'd say we're also going to see a range of smart helmets coming out soon. Stuff where you don't need to buy an external unit to go on to like make and take calls, and maybe even also have lights on the back which you can link to your bike, you know, for like the brake lights and stuff. 360-degree vision sensors for your blind spots, similar to what they have in cars in your mirrors, where there's a little light that turns on when there's a car in your blind spot. Stuff like that I reckon is going to make its way to the motorcycle world too. More advanced dashes are a given, showing more information, navigation and stuff like that, and perhaps some stuff that we haven't even heard of yet. I've also heard rumors of Brembo having patents and working on things like reverse gear attachments. So there are lots of exciting new tech gadgets that I think we're going to start seeing showing up, and they could change the way we ride forever. Now, number 5 is a sad one, and it's the death of the leader class. As we talked about earlier, people are moving to smaller cc bikes because really having 200 horsepower on a 180 kilogram machine on regular roads isn't really realistic. Sales of the 1000cc monsters are steadily declining. And while I don't think they will disappear, I do reckon they'll be a lot rarer as manufacturers move to really push bikes like the R7 and RS660, which are easier to own and ride. This effect will probably also trickle down to the 600cc supersports segment, and we will see less race-bred track monsters and more 650 to 900cc road-going bikes with more comfortable ergonomics. I really won't be surprised if the next big competition between motorcycle manufacturers is on comfort. We've had engine size, speed, lightness, and I reckon next could be who can make the most comfortable bike while still being sporty. Okay, look, this next one I admit is a bit of a wild card, but I have started to see the trend and I want to throw it in just to say that I called it if it does happen. And it's that more luxury car manufacturers are going to start making motorcycles. We've already gotten the Lamborghini version of the Ducati Diavel, the Aston Martin AMB 001, and of course BMW, who have been doing this for a long time now. But how about Mercedes? I'd like to see an AMG Mercedes bike on the streets, or perhaps a Ferrari edition Ducati. It's a long shot, but I want to see it happen. Now I've saved probably the most obvious trend till last, and it's that adventure bikes are going to keep gaining mass popularity. As one of the few sectors of motorcycle sales that have actually gone up in recent years, the adventure bike category is already huge, and more people are trying to get a piece of the pie. Harley has already brought out their Pan Am, and all of the big guys have already got a slew of options available for you to obsess over and try and choose between. These motorcycles are tough, reliable, comfortable, and you can pretty much go anywhere with them, so it makes sense why they're so popular. For a bike that can do it all and still be comfortable, they offer a lot of value, and I think that the more that people keep buying them, the better that they're going to keep getting. So those are my predictions for the new Roaring 20s. We'll see smaller and lighter bikes and ride the electric wave that is inevitably on its way. What do you think? Are you excited about the future of motorcycling, or do you think it's all getting a bit too complicated? Do you agree with my trend predictions, or perhaps do you see one that I haven't? Let's chat about it down in the comments, and while you're down there, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for watching, guys, and for all of the support on the channel. Till next time, I'll see you later. More. We are now firmly into the new Roaring 20s, and the next 10 years are set to be big for the motorcycle. Shut up. The retro styled oh my god, can I say this? The retro styled market is hot right now. Having cars, you know, on there are lots of exciting things coming. Aligning, matching my voice. Go away, chopper. God, I need to clean my bike. Bloody dirty. Competition between motorcycle manufacturers. Shut up! The Lamborghini version of the Ducati Diavel. Fuck off. Bruh. Why does this always happen?